everyone. Hello, hello, hello. If you don't know this voice by now, then why are you watching this YouTube video on YouTube or listening to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music Podcast, or Podbean? What is up, guys? It is James, aka Jimmy Pancakes 20, back here to do a new episode of the Jimmy Pancakes 20 show. And this one is a very special one because we have our second official Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood and Orlando Maze announcement. And this one is themed to today. Today is Friday the 13th. So that's going to be a joke that I'm going to explain later. Because of a certain character that's themed to Friday the 13th, which will get into the meat in just a moment. But, of course, before we continue, of course, I'm joined by my lovely co-host. You know her, you love her, my mom, Marsha. So, Mom, say hello.
Hello, everybody.
So, Mom, are you ready to talk about the second official maze that was announced by Universal Studios Hollywood and Orlando for Halloween Horror Nights Orlando and Hollywood?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy this second official Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood and Orlando update number 2.
What?
So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, so the maze that we are going to be talking about today, as soon as my thing wants to unfreeze, just give it one moment, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as it wants to open, there we go. Oh, sorry, just had a little freeze. We are talking about Friday the 13th. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Voorhees, better known in the Friday the 13th movies, is coming back to Halloween Horror Nights. And this year, the maze is called Friday the 13th Jason Universe, where I think what they are going to do is they are going to show multiple versions of Jasons like how they did for Texas Chainsaw Massacre back in the day. So that is what I am thinking it's going to do. But before we talk about this and get into our speculations, I want to play you guys, in case you didn't see the announcement video for this maze as soon as it wants to open up. There we go. Just give it a moment, guys. And we're going to be quiet. It's about 48 seconds. And here we go.
Live the horror you love to watch at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, featuring Jason Universe and more.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Voorhees will be coming to Halloween Horror Nights this year, both in Hollywood and Orlando, and that was the official announcement video. So here is the movie, or this is the poster that they released on social media that I took a screenshot. So it is Jason's mask. It says Jason Universe, and then Halloween Horror Nights for both Hollywood and Orlando. So, Mom, your thoughts on this maze coming?
I'm excited because I like the Friday the 13th movies. I'm glad it's going to be like original. And if they did it, like if they're going to do it with like how they did for Texas, it's going to be a great maze.
Yes.
Because it's universe, so I'm thinking different time periods of Jason.
From like the first movie
to the second movie, third movie,
to the most recent ones.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yes. And to let you guys know, the last time that we had a full Jason maze was back in 2010. So it's been about 15 years since we had a full single Jason maze. Now you can argue that Jason did come back with Freddy, Leatherface, and like the Titans of Terror or Freddy versus Jason. But if you're talking about a solid Friday the 13th maze, the last one that we had solid, just Jason himself, was back in 2010, called Friday the 13th Kill Jason Kill. So this is an article from Inside Universal. Jason Universe is coming to Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood and Orlando in 2015.
2025, you mean?
2025, what I meant to say. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jason Voorhees is coming to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando and Universal Studios Hollywood. For an announcement that the Friday the 13th, a new haunted house inspired by the iconic horror franchise. Jason Universe will take Halloween Horror Nights guests into a vast tour throughout the summer camp, where you see it from its beginning, from the creaking floorboards to Jason's ranch cabin to a desolate Maine lodge to the enchanted forest that often know reflect of his victims. Around every corner, fans will be immersed in some famous killing moments from Jason's horrendous homicide career as he targets and stalks his victims, who learn it's too late that the legend is real. And then Halloween Horror Nights Orlando will take place between August 29th through November 2nd. And then we start a week later in Hollywood, September 4th through November 2nd. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to pick the best scenes from the different movies and the best kills from the different movies, and it's going to be a variety of different kills. That's what I would say. Your thoughts?
I think so too. I mean, there was a lot of Friday the 13th movies. I don't know how many offhand, but I hope it's the best kills, different masks from the time periods, like they did for Texas. That would be great. I would love that maze. Right. I'll like it anyway if they don't do that. But, I really like the Texas one with all the different masks. I hope they do it for Jason.
Yes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to talk about the location for this maze. Now, I want to say that originally, as you guys know, Fallout is going to be officially in the old Walking Dead attraction, or the UBE building. John Murray did confirm that. We know that Five Nights at Freddy's is going to be a maze, but they have not confirmed the maze location. Everyone is speculating that that's going to go in Soundstage 15, but we do not have it confirmed for that one. Now we're talking about Friday the 13th Jason Universe. Everyone is speculating that this is going to go behind the Revenge of the Mummy the ride. And again, I want to preface this. We do not have a confirmed location for Five Nights at Freddy's, and we don't have a confirmed location for this Friday the 13th maze until we hear directly from John Murdy himself or Universal Studios Hollywood. I want to give a shout out to Five Fires. If you do not know who he is an awesome updater that does Disney updates. He also does Universal updates. He does Knott's Berry Farm updates, and he took some photos of the construction. So I want to give a shout out to these 3 photos that I'm going to share with you guys. So basically, what people are saying is that this is going to be the entrance way, and everyone's saying that this is going to be Jason's shack, because in the Friday the 13th movie, there's a little island that's out in Camp Crystal Lake, and apparently that's like where the shrine for his mother is, and that's also Jason's shack. So
where he lives.
Okay. So people are thinking that this is going to be the entrance is going to be Jason's shack, and we probably think maybe a scare actor is going to maybe come out from this area, because this looks like a little area where a scare actor could possibly come out from. But who knows? But they're starting to do detail on the facade right now. So your thoughts on this, Mom?
I think that looks like the shack from Jason's movies. It really looks like the shack. So I hope it's behind Revenge of the Mummy.
And then the next photo, here's a far away out one. So it looks like a shack, so, so things are being worked on. So yeah, definitely I think it's going to be a shack. And then in Firefighter's latest update videos, I took a screenshot of this, where this looks like the finale of the maze. And I have no idea what this could be. What do you think the finale of this maze is going to be? Because it's more out from the tent, Mom. And they usually do that for mazes behind the mummy. They usually have it out.
I'm thinking, if I can remember the movies, that probably the woods, and he's going to chase us out of the woods.
Okay, I could see that.
Or, out of his shack or the camp.
Okay.
Those are my guesses. What do you think?
I mean, I think for me, maybe these are like the underground tunnels, from the remake.
I didn't see the remake, so I don't know.
Or this could be like the house, like where the kids, the friend's house from the remake. That could be it too. But I don't know what it could be. But
those are my guesses. I don't know, James.
I don't know.
Until we go through it.
But it looks like this is going to be a big finale of the maze.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we exit, right?
Yeah, so everyone is thinking this is going to be the entrance, and then this is going to be the exit.
Probably more scares toward the exit.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know.
Those are my guesses. I'm not sure, James.
Right.
I'm not sure.
But, hey guys, let me know what you think of this. What are your thoughts on this? But yeah, I mean, are you guys excited that Friday the 13th is coming? What do you guys think? I mean, it looks good. I mean, I'm happy that Friday the 13th is coming. We haven't had that maze in such a long time.
We haven't.
I mean, I'm looking forward to going through this. So, I mean, yeah.
I'm very excited, James.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about the 2 mazes that were announced. Or the 3 mazes that were announced.
Technically, 3 were announced. But no one knew about Five Nights at Freddy's until that IGN interview.
Yeah.
And then they confirmed it was a maze.
Right.
But no one knows the location for that maze.
So we got Jason. We got
Freddy.
Freddy.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Freddy. And then
Fallout.
Fallout. Definitely Fallout's coming. Five Nights at Freddy's coming, and then Jason's coming.
So so far the lineup looks like it's going to be good. I'm
still not too keen on Fallout, but I'll go through it.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah. So guys, that is a pretty short video. Not really much details. John Murray's not really sharing anything right now. So, so we know for sure Fallout is going to be in the UBE building, the old Walking Dead attraction. Mm-hmm. We know that Five Nights at Freddy's
is in the soundstage.
No, is a maze, but we don't know the location. But everyone is speculating that it's going to be in Soundstage 15.
Is that behind your old ride?
That's where the weekend maze was last year.
Okay, that one, yeah. Okay.
And then we have the Jason maze, which was announced today, but we don't know the location for that one. But everyone is speculating that it's going to be
behind the mummy.
Yeah. So we got 3 mazes announced so far. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So
I'm excited about the lineup so far.
It's a good lineup, but we just have to see what else is going to be there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And on Monday, guys, just to let you know, the game plan Monday, we will be releasing part 1 of our Not Scary Farm 2024 review. Then probably Wednesday will be part 2, and then probably Friday will be part 3 of next week. So definitely, if you guys follow me on my social media sites, that's where you'll get all the information of when videos are coming and stuff. So if you want to follow my co-host Marsha on her social media sites, you can follow her on
Instagram.
On X, that used to be known as Twitter,
and Instagram.
Her links will be down in the description box below. And then if you guys want to follow me, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for now. And then I also share stuff on the post on the YouTube page as well, or my YouTube page under the post section. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the Friday the 13th. Jason, will see you in September. And everyone, have a good rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, or whenever you are listening to this podcast, an Apple Podcast, Amazon Music Podcast, or Podbean, or if you're watching this on YouTube. I was your host, Mr. James. I want to thank my co-host, Marsha, for joining me.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you guys on Monday for part 1 of our Not Scary Farm 2024 review video, where we're going to talk about the first 5 mazes of Not Scary Farm. Bye-bye.